Hey gang, it's Bryan from FXBilliards. Today I'm going to do my first 2025 version of What's in My Bag. Now, if you know me, if you see me at the pool hall, you know that I could probably do one of these every 2 months because I rotate the cues that I keep in this bag. I have a cabinet full of Predator cues over there, and some make it out, some don't. But what happens in this bag kind of changes, so I'm going to show you what I have in here for January of 2025. And I didn't go through it and organize it, so whatever happens when I open this, that's what we have. Let's start out with the cues, and then we'll go to what's in the compartment. In the cue section, well, I have the Last Forever tip tool. If you haven't seen my video on this, I love this thing. It's one of the few tip tools that I use, and as far as shaping your tip, I swear by this thing. But I will try to put a link in the description of this video for this. If you want to use our affiliate link, we'll make a couple pennies if you buy one. We have my gold BK Rush break cue. There's a reason I use the gold when I go out. I also have the black one that you probably see me breaking with in my videos. And of course, I have the BK Rush shaft for this. And if you use English on your breaks, and yes, we use English on our breaks for certain situations. If you use English on your breaks, it will allow you to put English on it at the same time, control the break. So anyway, Predator BK Rush, I'll do a video about that. I've done some in the past. I'll do some updated versions. The next thing I have in here, a lot of you already guessed, I have my P3. Predator P3 is kind of my go-to cue. I always say if I have to go to war, this is the one I want to have in my hand. I don't always have it in my bag, but I would say about 70–80% of the time I have it in there. It's dependable. It is high-tech. It's always going to be just, you know, it's never going to let you down, in other words. And there's a lot of technology in this. Nothing fancy, no inlays. It's very low profile. Does not draw a lot of attention, and a lot of people don't even realize it's a $1,200 cue when it's laying up against a wall. And going with that, I have a 12.4 millimeter carbon fiber. This is, of course, a Predator Revo. This one has the white vault plate, and I am currently using Victory Tips, which is Predator's brand. This is a 12.9 with the black vault plate. By the way, a lot of people ask me, should they get the black or should they get the white? I don't think I play any differently with either one. I think that some people need that white vault plate because they've been trained with this white ferrule that you see on most cues. But if you ask me in the middle of play, hey, don't look at your cue, what are you using? I probably couldn't tell you if I was using the black vault plate or the white vault plate. But I could tell you if I was using the 12.4 or the 12.9. And I've done videos about the difference between using a 12.9 and a 12.4, but I keep both in my bag. If I'm having a hard day, I switch them up. Usually I start out with 12.4, and if things aren't going well, I go to the 12.9 because it is more forgiving. This is a Predator 314 third generation shaft. Yes, I have a maple shaft in my bag. Very often I will do a lesson where someone was traveling across country. A lot of guys fly in to do lessons with me. They don't want to bring their cues, or somebody shows up and they forget their cue. If I have to loan out a cue, I usually ask, what kind of shaft do you want? They want maple. They usually play with maple. They're going to use Predator 314 third generation. If they are used to carbon fiber, I'm going to give them one of my carbon fiber shafts. The last thing I have in here is a Predator Ikon. Like I said, I have a lot of Predator cues. Predator does sponsor my channel, and if I look at the things that are on the table here, I bought this with my own money. I bought this with my own money. Predator gave me this one, this one, this one, and this one. So there's a combination of things down there, but this Ikon, I believe I purchased this one on my own. But let's assume, for the sake of full disclosure, Predator gave it to me, because Predator has given me a number of cues simply as my sponsor over the last couple years. And let's see what else is in the bag. By the way, I am going to be doing a video about different types of bags. This is the bag that I'm currently using. It is my favorite. I think it's pretty cool looking with the yellow. And I'll do a video about different bags, why you might choose one bag over the other. But in the meantime, let's see what I have in here. Okay, this is interesting because I have 2 Predator second skin gloves, all right? I don't wear a glove when I shoot. If you know me, you know I don't wear a glove. But occasionally, there will be a situation where my hands are sticky, or the tables are dirty. I was at a place where it was very hot and humid, and I just could not manipulate the cue through my fingers like I usually do. And I threw on the glove, and 4 or 5 shots later, I was kind of used to it. But I keep a glove in there for emergency purposes, and this one just happens to be still in the wrap. You could run into me, and I gift you some of this stuff. I have a number of these gloves, and I don't wear them. So occasionally I'll say to somebody, hey, you want a new glove? And I'll give somebody a glove. But other than that, I do keep an emergency glove in there just for emergencies. And I've got a FXBilliards patch. If I could, I'd put my FXBilliards t-shirts in this bag, but obviously I can't do that. So anybody that wants a patch when you see me, let me know. I'll probably have one available. And sometimes I keep a box of t-shirts in my car as well. I have cleaning wipes, and this is a extension. So all of my cues, with the exception of my brake cue, have been set up with the adapter so that if I want to put this on as an extension as opposed to using the bridge, then I can do that. Cleaning wipes for carbon fiber shafts. Those are our Predator's brand. Speaking of bridges, if you are going to buy a bridge head and you want the absolute best, I think this might be it. They make some, other companies make some clear ones. I think I have one over there. I like these types of bridges because you can see through them and you can see what's going on the other side of the bridge, so you can see your contact point and things like that. I think that the Kamui is pretty good. Bulletproof, as I said, they make a good one. This actually is the Bulletproof, and that might be the Kamui over there. They're very similar. They're slightly different in prices. I'm not going to say I like one more than the other, but if you have to buy one, get a clear one. That's what I will say to you. So here is my Air Rush. I do have a Predator Air 2 jump cue, but this is the Rush, and of course it has an extension. Definitely an amazing jump cue. Either one of those 2 cues, by the way, are pretty good. So if you don't have the money for a carbon fiber jump cue, both of them are outstanding. So check them out. I might on any given day have one or the other in my bag. Just happens that I have the Air Rush in the bag today. And again, it's carbon fiber, and there's good reason to have carbon fiber anytime you can. Those of you that don't believe in it and you're traditionalists, yeah, I used to be one of you guys until I actually used the stuff. I tried out carbon fiber almost exactly 5 years ago, fell in love with it very quickly, and been primarily carbon fiber ever since. I have Predator Pure chalk here. This is Predator's new chalk, and is made by Predator. It's super clean, and I've been using it. You probably notice I have it on my table. If you're used to the high-end chalks, this is just like everything else that you've been using before, except it's made by Predator. It is shaped like an octagon, which I like, because some of those other high-end chalks, I've actually dropped them on a table. You drop it on a diamond table and it rolls into the pocket, and you're out 30 bucks. So one thing I like about the Predator chalk, even though a lot of them are very similar formulas, is that it doesn't roll. I have a little bow tie tip shaper. If you haven't seen one of these, I don't know where the hell you've been. What else we have? We have some polish that I bought that cleans carbon fiber shafts. I have not used it once. So I will use it at some point, and I'll do a video about it. It wasn't given to me. I actually bought it thinking I was going to use it on my shafts. But as I said, I send my shafts off to Predator to have the tips replaced because I know they're going to be done right. And Predator has a program where they will clean up your carbon fiber shaft and kind of recondition it. So I haven't had reason to use this, but I will check it out and let you guys know what I think about it. What else? We have some FXBilliards business cards because we're always doing business. And people ask me about lessons when I'm out and about, and I just want to give them my card. And reinforcements. This is another thing that stays in my bag that I almost never use. You guys might call them donuts. If you're from my generation, call them reinforcements. They are the little round things that you put on the table to mark where the balls are. So if you want to shoot a certain shot over and over again, you can mark them off and use them. The thing that's special about these is they're blue. And I could have these all over a table and you wouldn't see them for the most part. So that's what's in my bag. I hope this gave you guys some insight about what I'm using and why I use it. And I will probably do one of these every couple of months because a lot of things in here do change from time to time. I get new cues. I go back and I use some of my old ones. Some of the things in my case are 15 years old and some of them are 15 days old. So I will tell you guys what I'm using, when I'm using it. And again, if you see me at the pool hall, you've probably seen everything that is out here because this is actually what I play with when I'm playing. So have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Hey gang, if you enjoy FX Billiards on YouTube, you'll love FXBTV. It's the ultimate streaming platform for exclusive videos, tips, and techniques you won't find anywhere else. Join now to lock in our special introductory rate and be part of the FX Billiards community.